It's been about 3 weeks since I did an update on the sweet potato slips that I'm working on. And today is February 21st. And I think I started too soon with these because I'm going to have a million sweet potato slips by the time May comes around and they're ready to be planted outside in my area. So these two are the red variety of sweet potatoes. I don't know the exact name. I just have looked up the PLU number, and that's all the information I could find about it. If anyone knows any different, let me know in the comments. I would appreciate it. But these two have grown a lot, and I've pulled probably 20 slips so far off, and it looks like today I'm gonna have to take this one off and start that one rooting. But these are both the same kind, the red sweet potatoes. I also bought two of the white variety of sweet potatoes, and these are what they look like. And this one is just rotting in the water. No growth at all whatsoever. I haven't changed that water in probably 10 days, and that's going to just go straight into the garbage or compost pile. And this one here has minimal growth at the top. I think I've taken off 3 slips so far. We'll take a look at them in a minute here. But not a lot of growth. And I got these at Whole Foods, so they're supposed to be organic and not sprayed with any growth inhibitors. So I don't know what happened. Are they sprayed with growth inhibitors? Are they... I don't know what's wrong with them. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to go with what I have, and we'll see how they turn out. And then just for fun, I had a bag of sweet potatoes that I bought from Aldi's. And right after I did the last video, I put this one in water, and I've changed the water. But there's absolutely zero growth on there, so I'm going to get rid of that one too. And I'm going to just focus on what I have going so far. Okay, so as you see here, very green. Good growth. And when these get to be 6 or 8 inches long, I snap them off right here at the bottom. Trim off a few leaves like I showed in the last video, and put them in a new jar of water and let them grow roots. So let's take a look at the slips that I've pulled off so far and how they look. Okay? And here are the slips that I've cut so far. These are the red sweet potato slips, and you can see, I don't know, maybe there's 20 of them all together, and they have a lot of roots growing already, and they're starting to grow up. So it seems the first thing they do is they root in the water, and then they will start to grow up. And there is some of the new growth at the end. That's what they look like. Here's one with the roots showing. And what I've noticed is that these red sweet potatoes, I cut them and put them in the water, and in 2 days they have grown a couple roots that are almost an inch long. So these are growing very vigorously so far. And the white sweet potatoes, on the other hand, I have 3 in here right now, 4 in here right now. This is the first one I cut off. I took it off, you know, it had to be over a week ago. And that's what I have as far as roots so far. So why the big difference? Oh, here is a slip that I pulled off one of the sweet potatoes, the white sweet potato. I cut it off. This is about 8 inches long. I pulled it off right from the base where it attached to the potato. I removed all the lower leaves. I just save about 3 leaves at the top. And then I make a clean, about a 45-degree angle cut on the stem. And from each of those, where the leaves were attached, is where it's going to grow the new roots. So that's how I do all of them. I just throw them in the jar of water, and that's it. And what I've noticed is that once these things start rooting, I haven't really had to change the water very much, but I do have to keep adding water because they drink quite a bit. So I don't know if I'm going to do another update video for a while. Maybe I'll come back when I have about 1,000 of these things, and that might be in a month. So I don't know. It's getting towards the end of February. Right now I think I have about 25 slips altogether. And I don't know, I'll come back in a little while, a month, and we'll see the progress of these things. Both how the slips grow and also how they are growing off of the plants. And one more thing, how I was saying once the plants start rooting, I haven't had to really change the water. Just to let everyone know, whenever this water got a little bit cloudy, even the slightest bit cloudy, I would just remove the potato, dump the water, and start over again with clean water. But once these roots have started to come out, it seems like they filter the water or whatever they do, but I haven't changed that water in at least 2 weeks. And the jars where I have the slips growing, I haven't changed that water either. I just keep adding water to these, so that's kind of interesting to see. Okay, I'll come back in some amount of time. I don't know when, whenever anything interesting happens, and I'll give you another update. Sweet potatoes.